This season of the Urban Conservative Podcast is brought to you by Newton for Senate, working to improve education, reduce taxes, and keep North Carolina #1 for business. Find out more at newtonforsenate.com. This episode of the Urban Conservative has also been sponsored by Case Technology Consulting. Help your business get value out of its data and become more efficient and streamlined. Case Technology Consulting. Check out the link in the description. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon, providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen.
Keep from staying low. Low key is over, you can't reach what you don't know. I'm moving different, running circles round them folk. They say your failures teach you everything and more. Blood.
Top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to Top of the Morning. You're checking out the best 30-minute morning show on the planet. I'm your host, Addul Ali. Got to give a big shout out to my twin brother, Raheem Architect Soto. As always, if you haven't done so already, please jump on over to tuconservative.com. Get yourself a membership. That will help us keep the dice rolling while we're doing this thing. You can also get yourself one of those work privilege t-shirts, an Urban Conservative mug, or you can grab that Hamilton plan, which will give you access to the blog, access to the TUC community. You'll get a wonderfully curated news feed. You get the heads up when we do special events in your area and discounts on events. So again, jump on over to tuconservative.com. Get yourself a membership, sponsor yourself an episode of the show. Got to give a big thank you to our good friend Kelly Harmon, Edward Jones advisor. Make sure if you're trying to get your financial situation in order, you check out our good friend Kelly Harmon. And as always, man, I got to give a big thank you to our good friend, State Senator Paul Newton, Dr. Kristen Baker, and the others that have joined with us to support the Urban Conservative. Got to give a big, super amazing and fantastic shout out to the homeboy Ari Case over at Case Technologies, man. The STEM IT world is booming in his neck of the woods. So again, folks, tuconservative.com, get yourself hooked up. Now, this morning, we got something interesting to talk about this morning. And I know y'all see the question, what is this transracial thing? Like what? Yes, it's a thing. Apparently now people are starting. I can't make this up. I got to show y'all this. I can't. I really cannot. I don't even know how to begin to explain this to y'all. There are people who believe that they are born as one race and can become another race. Now, what you are seeing, on your screen is Matrina Big and Michael Yerwin. They are a white German couple who receive melanin injections and identify as black. The lady was 30, garnered media attention in 2017 after she appeared on a daytime talk show, Maury, and revealed that she underwent a medical procedure to become black. According to her website, she traveled to Kenya in February of 2018 and was baptized as a true African woman by a clergyman. Now, some of you may be more familiar with the other, one of my favorite transracial people, Rachel Dolezal. Now, the thing is, and the reason we're talking about this whole what is a transracial person, Rachel Dolezal here, and I'll just use this tab. I'll show you all that. This is the epidemic that we dealing with right here. Girl, you was born white as the purest driven snow. Ain't nothing wrong with being born white. If you was born white, you should be proud of that. Oh God, he said white pride. Oh my Lord, I'm gonna get canceled now because I said if you're white, you should be proud. Yo, here's the thing though. You take a lady like Rachel Dolezal, who went into the African-American black community, identified as black, did the hairdo, put on the makeup, tried to live the culture, probably did her best impression of the homegirl from Last Dance and tried to learn how to dance and all that. But here's the problem. This is another symptom of the left. If y'all folks don't realize what's happening here, these are all leftists doing this. Sean King is another one. The boy white. Then it comes to, oh, my daddy was a light-skinned black man. No, he wasn't. You white. What is wrong with being what you are is the question that I'm asking this morning, folks. What is wrong with being what you are? If you were born to Irish, German, Italian parents, why not be proud of that? I mean, it's not like you had something to do with it. It's not like intrinsically race is not something that you should be proud of. It just should. Here's the thing. You didn't have anything to do with it. You didn't put in on what race you are. But this idea here, and look, folks, this is a symptom of a bigger problem, especially when we talk about the left and the things that they're doing. Now, the reason I bring this up, let me see if I can make this big here, is because there's news about a lady named Raquel Evita Saraswati. Okay, hold on. I'm to share this tab with y'all. This lady right here. Her name is Raquel Evita Saraswati, who claimed Arab, South Asian, Latin descent, outed by her mom as white as the driven snow. The senior inclusion officer of the Philadelphia-based social justice group has been lying about her ethnic identity for years, claiming she's a woman of color despite being as white as the driven snow, her mother alleges. Raquel Evita, this lady's 39, was born Rachel Elizabeth Seidel, is the Chief Equity, Inclusion, and Culture Officer of the American Friends Service Committee, which fights violence, inequality, and oppression. The Muslim activist who has access to files of the progressive Quaker groups, workers, and volunteers has claimed for years to be of Latin, South Asian, and Arab descent, but her mother, Carol Peroni, your mama last name is Peroni, girl, says...
You gotta look at your boy, Sean White.
Oh, you got Sean King up there?
Sean King.
Yeah, look at your... Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Bruh, talcum X in the flesh. Come on, bruh. There's nothing... Nah, son, you're not a black guy, bro. Jeffrey. You're not a black man, son. I'm sorry. You're not even... No, you're not, bro. But check this out. Why do these people on the left feel like they have to take everything? Yo, you're a better black guy than the black people? Is that what you're going for? Now, this lady here had it. She said her mom said, I'm German and British, and her father was Calabrese Italian. She chose to live a lie, and I find that very, very sad. Peroni said her daughter converted to Islam in high school and for some reason felt compelled to present a different ethnic identity. The mother shared the latest Intercept photos that show Saraswati with a far lighter complexion when she was a child, as well as her Ancestry.com profile. And then another family member who asked not to be identified confirmed to The Intercept that Saraswati is white. Oscar Pierre Castro, the human resource official who helped AFC hire Saraswati, was told she was a queer, Muslim, multi-ethnic woman. Okay, I don't even know how to begin with that. I don't even know where to begin with a queer, multi-ethnic. I don't even know what that means. But listen, folks, we have got to stop this. This is absolutely ridiculous. And for you people on the left who accept this foolishness, for y'all, I would have knew something was up with Rachel Dolezal the moment I met her. I'd have knew something was off. I'd have knew it. I'd have said something is clearly not right with this lady right here. There's something about these leftist, ultra vegan people that just weirds me out. You know, I'm a Muslim, multicultural, queer Muslim. Okay, which mosque do you go to that they allow you to be queer at the mosque? I just want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, you're checking out Top of the Morning, the best 30-minute morning show on the planet. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're not going to pretend to. We'll actually take the commercial break. We're going to come right back with a couple of more stories. Don't go nowhere. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon, providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen. Welcome back to Top of the Morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're checking out the best 30-minute morning show on the planet. I'm your host, Addul Ali. I hope you're having a great morning so far. If you haven't done so already, please hit us with a like, share, subscribe. We got booted from YouTube, so go check out our new YouTube channel, TUC Twins. We've got Rumble, we've got Getter, we've got it all. So just look for us. The Urban Conservative, or TU Conservative, is the best way to find us. Now, I have had the unfortunate happenstance to have to drive through Charlotte. And one thing you'll notice about Charlotte, it ain't the cleanest place on the planet. There's a lot of people vagrants. There's a lot of corners that you go to in Charlotte that there's a whole lot of panhandling. There's a whole lot of people begging. There's a lot of crime in Charlotte. I've heard stories about how bad the detention center is, the big 4th Street mansion down there. I've heard how terrible that is. And then you talk about the crime. Okay, and here you have Sheriff McFadden, the guy in Charlotte. Here's the thing. I don't ever see this guy in a uniform. Does he ever wear a uniform? If anybody in the comments can get it, if you live in or near or around Charlotte, have you ever seen the Mecklenburg County Sheriff in a uniform? Like every time I see him, he's got on this weird Farrakhan bow tie getup, and this one is terrible. Like the daggone tie don't match the vest, don't match the shirt, bro. Like just because you the sheriff don't mean you get to do whatever you want to do. But Mecklenburg County Sheriff is in the news because he is slamming a bill that would make the sheriffs cooperate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This is being reported out of Charlotte. Mecklenburg County Sheriff McFadden slammed the bill that would require North Carolina sheriffs to cooperate with immigration officials to hold undocumented people. He opposes House Bill 10, the require sheriffs to cooperate with ICE bill, and the corresponding Senate Bill 50 as redundant and an overreach of local authority to participate in or not the voluntary federal 287G program. North Carolina law already mandates all sheriffs to inquire and notify federal officials regarding undocumented immigrants, which McFadden insists makes another statute unnecessary. Like its predecessors, HB 370 and SB 101, these two new bills seek to force every duly elected sheriff in North Carolina to honor voluntary immigration and customs enforcement's detainers, even if the sheriff in the respective communities they serve are opposed to such cooperation with ICE. And this is his statement. These bills are another attempt to diminish the power of the sheriff and doesn't allow local communities to set their own policies. No, sir. It does not and should not allow local communities to go against the law. Okay? The law is you need to be a documented citizen. You're here. If you cross the border illegally, you have broken the law. I don't understand what is it about the Democrats and the left? And I get it. We want to push for This idea on the left, they push for this idea that we don't care as conservatives, as Republicans, we don't care about the humanity of undocumented. There's no such thing as undocumented people. There's only human beings. A human being can't be illegal or undocumented. I beg to differ. If you don't got no social security card, you don't got no birth certificate, you don't have no documentation providing that you're a citizen, and you didn't come across the border the right way, you're an illegal alien. Every community in this country, and I think you'll find, look at New York right now. They're getting overran with people, with illegal immigrants. They're putting them up in $600 a night hotels, while regular, everyday American citizens can't get that kind of help. You look in Charlotte right now. Go downtown Charlotte right now. I want you to realize there's something, folks. Listen to me very carefully, America. I am 1,000% on board with having our state legislatures force sheriffs to comply with federal law and hold on to undocumented aliens, especially the ones that are out here raping people, that are out here killing people, that are out here selling drugs, that are out here doing all of this foolishness. We need to make sure, and I'm proud of the legislature's work to ensure that we're going to keep American citizens safe, keep New Yorkers and North Carolinians and Virginians and South Carolinians, keep them safe. Shouts out to the Granville County Republicans on the check-in. But you got to have some sort of, you got to be detached from reality to think that every immigrant that crosses the border illegally is just coming to try to find a good life. They tried to beat Donald Trump over saying, hey, they're sending drug dealers, they're sending rapists, they're sending gang members. What about all the illegal gang members in Charlotte? You don't want those people deported and out of the country, Sheriff McFadden? What about all the people that are trafficking fentanyl? And also, you don't want them deported and out of our country, Sheriff McFadden? Come on, man. And then you're the same guy that'll sit up here when it comes time for election time to act like you care about the community, especially communities of color. See, they don't tell you that it's young African Americans and minority communities that get hit and take the brunt of the labor force reduction with illegal labor. They don't tell you that it's young African American men, it's young people in our country that are suffering the most deaths due to fentanyl that's coming across the border illegally. So here you have a sheriff, a duly elected sheriff, and we know for a fact that the Democrat Party in North Carolina wants to keep these minority communities, these low-income communities, these urban communities mad about racism, mad about oppression that doesn't exist, so that they continue to build their voter base with these illegal immigrants. Because I'm telling you, they're going to try to do it in North Carolina. They're going to try to do it. In some of these cities, they're going to try to give voters, illegal aliens, the right to vote. Watch it. Just remember, we said it here. It is a dangerous, dangerous precedent that the sheriff of Mecklenburg County is wanting to set by opposing a bill that would protect American citizens. And this is what else he had to say. I remain steadfast in my belief that the people of each county, as reflected by the decision of the sheriff whom they elected, should retain the ability to decide within the clear confines of the law as to what extent local law enforcement might cooperate with federal immigration authorities. I am confused, okay? I get the state and the federal government almost.
The shirt looks like a tablecloth. I'm sorry.
That is the straight tablecloth dish rag shirt.
I'm sorry.
That is a dish rag shirt. Remember the Wu-Tang album when he was like, yo, money, your shirt looked like a dish rag. Homeboy shirt up here looking like a dish rag.
Tablecloths that you get at like a patriotic 99-cent store.
Oh my God, he's got on the patriotic 99-cent store shirt. I mean, the amount of money you pay the sheriff there, y'all, he could get some decent clothes. But all I'm saying at this point, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to our last break of the day, we have to make sure Mecklenburg, Charlotte, this is part of the reason why I'm running for vice chair of the state party. We got to get active conservatives in Mecklenburg County. We got to start putting up Republicans that can take on idiot Democrats like this. Because this is wanting to protect the people of North Carolina, wanting to protect the American citizens. You are a duly sworn law enforcement officer. You are the only elected law enforcement officer. Okay, so we gotta do better. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna take our last commercial break of the show, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about somebody announced for president. It's gonna be interesting. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon, providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen. Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com. All right, folks, welcome back to Top of the Morning. You're checking out the best 30-minute morning show on the planet. Again, I'm your host, Addul Ali. Got to thank each and every one of y'all for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit us with a like, share, subscribe, and a follow. The Urban Conservative is available any and everywhere you listen to podcasts. If you do not find us on that platform that you're on, please reach out to us. Let us know so we can get on there. I got one last thing to talk about this morning as we close it out. The field is getting a little thicker for president. You all know Nikki Haley has announced and former President Donald Trump has announced. And now we've got this guy. This guy right here has announced. Multi-millionaire, biotech entrepreneur. He is the self-described intellectual godfather of the anti-woke movement. He announced yesterday that he is running for president.
Wait, say that one more time. The what?
Vivek Ramaswamy, the multimillionaire biotech entrepreneur and self-described intellectual godfather of the anti-woke movement.
I'm done.
This is his statement. We are in the middle of an identity crisis, he declared in an online video launching his campaign, offering that the current political climate constituted a form of psychological slavery. Speaking to the camera with an American flag draped in the background and a flag pinned on his lapel, Ramaswamy framed his campaign as a broad counteroffensive to what he called the woke left, describing it as a threat to open speech, free exchange of ideas, and American exceptionalism itself. Ramaswamy is the third high-profile candidate to declare presidency in 2024. Though he filed the forms with the FEC declaring he would be running on the Republican side of the aisle, his announcement video made no mention of the party itself, an indication that he hopes to frame his candidacy outside the conventional political framework. He's already done brainstorming and nominating states in Iowa. He's kind of made some rounds, made his money in biotech investing, but he's best known for his appearances on Fox News and the New York Times book that he wrote. So his chances are probably slim to none. I don't see him pulling this off. I didn't know who he was until I had to research this story.
Let's say his name. Say his last name after the word president. Go for it.
President Ramaswamy.
Just keep saying it.
President Ramaswamy. And President of the United States, President Vivek Ramaswamy.
How's that feel? How's that feel to you guys?
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, no. I like the idea, and
now change the last name, turn it into a restaurant, and say we're getting ready to go eat over there. Go.
Hey, we're getting ready to eat over at Ramaswamy's. Do you want something? I could do that.
You want something from Ramaswamy's?
I could do something from Ramaswamy's.
Hey, grab me a chana from Ramaswamy's on the way over here.
No, that's Vivek. If you ever watch this, you should start a restaurant chain, and you should call it Ramasamy's. So you can get you a Ramaswamy, like a turkey Ramaswamy. You can get you. Why are we giving him $1 billion idea here? Ramasamy's.
Sorry.
But the whole point that I'm trying to make is he's the fourth high profile person to jump into the race. I don't seriously consider him as a contender. I just don't think he has what it takes. I don't think he has the relationships. I don't think he can afford it. I know
first Indian guy to run for president.
No, Nikki Haley announced before him, so yeah,
she's not a guy, clearly.
Oh, well, fair enough. He's not the first Indian person, or that guy.
Her last name, there's nothing Indian about Haley.
Cause she got married, bro.
Right. Okay. So that's still her name. So I'm saying,
but she's still Indian. That doesn't change it.
Guy with the Ramaswamy
He's the first Ramaswamy I've seen run for president.
Okay. All I'm asking. All right.
Yeah, he. Uh, while he is a multimillionaire, I just don't see it. He announced on Tucker Carlson the race for MAGA base is getting messier and crowded more by the day. It read, over the next few months, Republicans are guaranteed to take exceedingly extreme positions on everything, from banning abortion to cutting Social Security and Medicare. And we look forward to continuing to ensure every American knows how extreme the MAGA agenda is. Now, that was a statement from the Democratic National Committee. Okay. The Democratic National Committee said, as Vivek Ramaswamy uses Tucker Carlson's show to announce his campaign for president, one thing is clear. The race for the MAGA base is getting messier and more crowded. Okay, before we go, I know we only got like 5 minutes left, right? But here's my problem. What is the problem with Make America Great Again? What is so extreme about wanting our country to be great? What is the...
It has nothing to do with that. Orange man bad. White people, listen, white people evil. MAGA means a return back to the days where black people had to drink from a separate water fountain. That's what that means.
Well, let me ask this question. Did it mean the same thing?
Wants to create this segregation already. They want a trans bathroom, a trans drinking fountain, a trans... So they're already creating that, but that's what that is. Orange man bad, white people evil.
Well, did it mean that when Bill Clinton said it?
Fair enough, but there was no Republican contention like there is now. Like there was no Republican like Donald Trump so.
Yeah, Bill Clinton said, make America great again in 1991. Okay? We will need to make America great again. It didn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. What it means, and this is part of the problem with the left, and this is why we as conservative-minded people and people in Charlotte, I know we have viewers in Charlotte. I know we have viewers in Raleigh and Durham and in urban centers. We get a lot of people. See, y'all, what you don't know is that we get a lot of people that are on the left that watch our show and they won't say nothing. They'll jump in and comment and chime from time to time, but we know y'all are watching, and we know because we get people who were Democrats who were on the left that call us and say, hey, I've never heard that said that like that before. I've never thought about things like that. We know they're watching. So here's the thing, right? If you don't want your country to be great, you should go to a country that you do want to be great. If you don't want this country to be great, there's like hundreds of other countries that you can go to. And that's all we're saying at this point is there's nothing extreme about making America great. There's nothing extreme.
Hold on. Mm-hmm, you make some pancakes.
Okay.
You make them pancakes. Great. I mean, some great ass pancakes.
Right.
The next day, you make some pancakes. Them some nasty ass pancakes. Don't you want to make pancakes great again? Who wants a nasty ass pancake? Who wants a dirty pancake? Who want a pancake that ain't mixed right with too much flour, too much? Nobody. Everybody wants a great pancake. We want a great country. We have all the ingredients to have a great country. Why would y'all want to live in a country that you don't consider great? Is absolutely mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling. Yeah, we got to talk about that on another show. But ladies and gentlemen, you have been checking out Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. We really appreciate you hanging out with us each and every morning at 8 a.m. right here for Top of the Morning. Reminder, every Monday night, 8 p.m., the Urban Conservative podcast, each and every Monday night. You can also go back. Please take a listen to previous episodes. We will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning for Top of the Morning. As always, I hope you have a powerful, positive, and productive day, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Top of the Morning. Peace. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon. providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen.